Hello and welcome to AOH Digital Literacy, brought to you by MonTogo.net YouTube channel. My name is Dominique Adabi and I'm your host. The topic of our video today is how to set up an online course using a mobile phone. But before we go on, I'd like to remind you, if you haven't yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you won't miss any of my future video. How to set up an online course using a mobile phone. In this video today, I'll talk to you about the Microsoft Kaizala mobile application. It is a chat application, works just like a WhatsApp or MSN Messenger or Facebook Messenger, but it also has many other features, and one of them being a training session. So you can use the Microsoft Kaizala app to create training modules or online courses. You can also use it as a project management app. In this video today, I'm going to first take you to Google Play Store, and I'll show you how we can first download the app. Then I'll show you how we can open an account and later set up a course, and I'll end the video by showing you how you can distribute it and have people take the course. Without further ado, I'm going to turn to my phone and start the presentation. Now that I have my phone on hand, I'm going to first go to the Play Store and download the application. So Play Store, we're searching for Microsoft Kaizala. I have it here. Okay, so this is the application. Like I said, it's a chat application, but it also doubles as a project management app and also online course platform. So I'm just going to hit install here. Alright, now that the application has been downloaded and installed on my phone, I'm just going to open it so that we can move on with creating the account. Alright, just tap in my phone number. Confirm that I'm over 18. So it's going to send me a verification code. Okay, the code has been received and confirmed. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I have now set up my opened my account, so I'm just going to go ahead and add a profile picture. I use this one. Done. Okay, not now. All right, so I have downloaded, installed, and open an account with Microsoft Kaizala. So Microsoft Kaizala is an application that allowed us to do chat, send voice messages, video calls, and on top of that, we can use it as a project management app. So if you're working on a team, you can use Microsoft Kaizala, and we can also use it to create online learning platforms. All right. So if I wanted to make a phone call again, just like WhatsApp and whatnot, so that's where you go and chat here. So what we're going to do today is we're going to set up a classroom. Okay, we're going to set up a classroom, and from that classroom we'll create a course which will be public and people can sign up and take the course. Okay, so to do so, we just hit the plus sign here and then go to create a new group. Okay, we can do just a new group or new public group or a new broadcast group. So if we do new groups, that will be an internal thing, and we can also do the public group. But what we'll do here for this video, we'll use the broadcast group. And why are we using the broadcast group? With the broadcast group, only the administrator can actually write things on it. Okay, so I'm just only setting up the group to serve as a classroom. I don't want people to be sharing their pictures and things like that on it. I'm only setting it up so that people can sign up, and then once they are in the group, then they can take the course that I have provided for them. Okay, so I'm going to hit create a new broadcast group. Okay, so I'm going to name my broadcast group Digital Literacy. All right, so I'm going to call my classroom Digital Literacy. Okay, and then from here I can create lessons. I can create courses which will be populated in this classroom. All right, so I also just put a banner for my classroom. Okay, so I could also put a description explaining what this group is for, but I will leave it like that for now. So the classroom is called Digital Literacy. Okay, so now I'm going to pick up, choose some hashtag, and the hashtag will help people search and find my classroom. Okay, so I can pick whatever is here already, or I can create my own. So I can use learn. I can also use general. I'll use connect, and then maybe I'll just add digital literacy. Okay, perfect. Now I can. All right, what you see here is actually the URL of my classroom. Okay, that's the web link for my classroom. So anyone who has access to this link can actually sign up to my classroom and take whichever course I'm creating. Okay, so it's very important that you pick a name that is easy to communicate. Okay, now they're asking me if I want to invite people to subscribe. For the purpose of this video, I'm not going to add people at the moment, but if you are creating and you already have your contacts, you can always add them. All right, my classroom has been set, so it's called Digital Literacy. Okay, all right, now if I go to finish here, all right, that's what I'm saying. I can share the classroom either by email or by Facebook, WhatsApp, whatever, or just copy the link here and send it. Okay, I'm gonna just get out from this for now. All right, now that my classroom has been set, what am I going to do next? I'm going to create the course. To create the course, I'm just going to go to the clip here. And then, like I was saying, Microsoft Kaizala can be used just like WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger and other chat app. So you can send videos, you can send audio, you can share contact document. Okay, but on top of that, what really makes the difference between Kaizala and all those apps is that there are other applications on top of Kaizala itself. And here they call them action. Okay, so there is for instance, announcement, job, let's meet, quick pull, photo of location, survey. Okay, so all of those things you see here are apps. Okay, but I'm not going to get into all of them today, because what we're trying to do here, we're just trying to create an online course. So if you see here, you see that there is no online course module or online course action, which is fine. Then I just go to the more. So if I go to more, I see a full list of add-on that I can incorporate into my Kaizala. Okay, so I just scroll until I find the one called training. That's the last one here. So with training, I can publish a training for my team and also other people, really. So I'm just going to select it like that and then add it. So I'm going to make this add-on available within my Microsoft Kaizala app. So it has been added to chat. All right, so if I go back now and then I go again to the clip here, you will see that if I scroll, this time there is a training action. So I'm going to use the training action to create the course, and it's a very simple process. So if you follow me, I'm sure you can do this by the end of this video. So I'm just going to hit on training. Okay, good. So what am I going to teach? What's the subject I'm going to teach today? So I'm going to put the title here, I can put the description, and I can put the cover image. All right, I have prepared all of that already, so allowed me to just go back to my phone and then pull out my test, and then I can use it to populate the course. So simple. All right, so the course I'm going to create today is called Computer Basics. So I'm just going to copy the name here plus the description, copy both, and then I go back to Kaizala. And then first I'm going to put it on the description so that I can cut off the title. Now I can just take the title out of here first and then put it on the title. I could have typed this, but you know, I prefer to have everything set up before I do my video, so that's simple when I go. All right, so now I've given my training a name. It's called Computer Basics, and in this course you will explore what is a computer, the part of a computer, and how to interact with it. So we are going to learn about computers in this course. Okay, again, for the purpose of this video, I'm using a curriculum developed by Microsoft. It's called Microsoft Digital Literacy, and it's free to download under Creative Commons license. You can find it on Microsoft website. Just search for Microsoft Digital Literacy. So now I've given my course a title and I put the description. Now I'm going to add a cover picture. And again, I prepare all of that in advance, so I just need to go through my phone, browse to them, and find it. Okay. So I'll use this for the cover picture. And then done. And then I go next. Okay. All right. So I'm slowly setting up my training platform here. So I've created the classroom, I've created the course. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the content. So I just go to my test here, and then I'll start with the introduction, and under the introduction I'm going to give the course objective. All right, so I prepare all of this so in advance, so I'm just going to copy, then I go back to Kaizala and then go to add content. Again, I can add a picture, I can add a text, I can add a document, I can add a video, I can add an audio. But for how I decided to do my course today, I'm going to be relying mainly on pictures. So I put a graphic, a picture with a text on it, and then I'll use the captioning as the description. All right, so I'm going to go to add a picture or photos. And then I'll go to photo. And okay, I'll start with this one, the intro picture that I prepared. I can add more than one picture, but I think this is fine for what I'm doing today. And then under description, I'll place the course objective. There are many types of computers that are in use for everyday tasks. In this lesson, you explore what is a computer, the part of a computer, and how to interact with a computer. and by the end of this lesson you'll be able to describe the function of a computer, differentiate between computer hardware and software, describe the primary part of a computer, and how to use them. All right, so that's my course objective. So if that's okay, then I'm just going to go to done. So now I'm going to add new content. So I finished the introduction, so I'm going to move on into lesson. So for this demonstration today, I've chosen 3 lessons. Okay, so each lesson is comprised with a test, a video. Okay, so I'm going to put in a picture. So I'll use the picture as the title, then I'll put the test, and then I'll put the video. Okay, so to do that, I'm just going to go back to my notes here and then go to lesson 1. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and copy the description. Okay, and then back to Kaizala, and then add content. Again, I'll use photo, and then I'll go use course, the first one. Okay, what is a computer? That's the name of my first lesson. Done. And now here I'll use the description to introduce the course. Okay, nowadays computers are everywhere, and we are using them for a variety of tasks. So when I finish all of this, I'm going to actually take the course myself so that you can see the whole thing. So I'm just going to go to done. Then next, I'm just going to move on to what's the next content I'm going to use. That will be the video. So again, I have the video, and then I have the video transcript. So I'm going to first copy the transcript like this. Copy, and then I'll go back to Kaizala. Again, add content, and then this time instead of photo, I'm going to do add video. So I'll go video, and then again I'll browse my phone till I get to my video folder, and then pick the video. So that will be what is a computer. So the video will be uploaded to the Kaizala server. Okay. So everything you're doing is actually within Kaizala, and all of this is free. Okay. So I have uploaded the video. I'm just gonna go to this. Now they're asking me which quality I want to keep. So do I want to use a low quality, a medium quality, a high quality? Again, this depends on you. This depends on how long is your video and how clean you want your video to be out. But for me, because I'm just doing a demonstration, I'm going to keep it on the lowest resolution. So I'll be send. Now it's uploading it. Okay, the video has uploaded. So now I'm going to put the transcript under. So same thing, I already copied it, so I'm just going to paste it. Okay, so that's the transcript of my video. So don't worry, when I finish all of this, I'm going to play it, and then you can hear it and see it too. So done. All right, we have just finished our first lesson. So I'm going to move on to the next lesson. I'm just going to be repeating this process till it's finished. So all you need to have in mind is that you need pictures to illustrate, you need videos as like the teaching, and then you need the test to go along. Okay, so once you have those 3 elements, you just go to add content and keep putting them one after another, and that's it. So again, I'm going to move on, go to my notes here, and we have finished lesson 1. So we're going to go to lesson 2. The lesson 2, we're going to be learning about a part of a computer. So I have my description here. I'll just copy it, copy, then go to Kaizala, and then add content. And again, I'm going to use picture, because with the picture I use it as a graphic. I have the title and everything on it. So when the picture comes in, I'll put the text that I copied as a description. That's all. So I go to picture, again to my folder, image, and then we're talking about the second lesson. So that will be type of computer. The part of computers will be this one. Alright, part of a computer. So done. Now I will paste the description underneath. Okay. Alright, so done. Now again, add content, but I'll go back to my note to see what comes next. So will be the video. Again, copy. Go back to Kaizala, add, and this time add video. Go to my video folder. So we're talking about part of a computer. So this one, call it in the application. So this may sound a little repetitive, but again, I have in mind my audience. So if you're watching me and you have already done this thing, or please don't worry, I have put a time stamp under this video, so feel free to skip to the next level. But if you are trying to do an online course and you don't know where to start, then please take your time and follow me step by step, so that by the end of this video you can create your own online course. So same thing here, I'm going to pick the lowest resolution. Send. Okay, the video has finished uploading, so I'm just going to put the transcript under, which will serve also as the description. Okay, that's it. Perfect. So then I hit done. So my friend, we've just finished our second lesson here. I'm just going to go ahead and do the last one. So same procedure again. I go to my notes, then I go to lesson 3. I'll copy the description, copy, then I go back to Kaizala, and again I go to add content, and this time I'm going to add a picture again, and then go to my picture folder, and then that will be the last one. Type of computers, this one. Send it, and then put the description under. Okay. Perfect. So then I'll go done. So now that we finish with the lesson introduction, I'm just going to go again to add the content, and this time I'm going to call in the video. So first let me select copy the video description here. Copy, and then again I open Kaizala, go to add content, and this time video. Browse my phone till I reach my video folder, and then take the video. So it should be the type of personal computers. Okay, I'm going to send it. Again, lowest resolution. Alright, the video has finished processing. Now I'm going to add the transcript. Okay, watch the video and read the following tests to learn more about the type of personal computers. So that's it. I'm just going to done. We have pretty much finished putting the content of our online course. So what we're going to do now, we're going to set up an evaluation. So when you have your student, they take the course on their own. When they finish, they can take also the exam to be sure that they have actually understood the material. So to do that is also simple, and I have already prepared my evaluation. So I'm going to go to notes, and then I'll pick the first question. So here I'll call it which of these devices is not a computer. So I'll copy it, and I go to again to Kaizala. Okay, but before I can just go ahead and go to add question so that I can start evaluation. But I think it would be good to put a small transition so that people will know that they have finished the course and they are now doing the evaluation. So to do that, I'll go to add content, and then this time I'll go to add test, and then I can type here. Please click next to start your evaluation. So this test will serve as a transition between the course and the evaluation. So when you finish taking the course, they will tell you to click next to start the evaluation. So I'll go done. Okay, now that you see here, so those are all the elements I've put in the Discord so far. So you see the course name, computer basics, then photo with description and all the courses that follow, and then down here you see test, which says please click next to start your evaluation. So I'm going to go to add question so that I can start putting my evaluation questions. So add question. So I have already copied the question, so I'm just going to paste it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put the options. So the first option can be desktop. The second option can be a laptop. The third option can be a tablet, and maybe the fourth option will be a monitor. Okay, so the question is which of these devices is not a computer? So you got the choices between laptop, desktop, tablet, and monitor. So if I finish now, I click done, then there will be an option to choose the correct answer. So when the students are taking this course and they pick one, they can tell them, okay, if that's the good correct answer or not. Okay, so I'll just go to done. Yes, so here I'm going to pick the correct answer. So which of these devices is not a computer? I think that will be a monitor. So I do submit. Okay, so we have put our first question. All right, now I'm going to again do the same thing and add a second question for evaluation. So again, I'll go to my notes, and then from there I'll copy the next question. Copy. Which of the following part of a computer is considered an input device? Okay, so again, I go to my Kaizala, and then I go to add a question. I paste my question. Okay, and then I put my options. So I can start with speakers, and then maybe a keyboard, a motherboard, and then maybe a printer. Okay, which of the following part of a computer is considered an input device? So those are my four options. Again, if I go to done, then I can pick the correct answer. I think the correct answer here will be a keyboard. Submit. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put the last question. Select the question, copy it, go back to Kaizala, then add a question, then paste my question. Okay. So Kwesi needed to purchase a computer to start university. What he wants is a computer with a built-in keyboard to type his lecture notes and to work on his assignment. He also needs various applications and programs installed on the computer to carry it to the library and friend's house for other school-related activities. What is the best type of computer for his needs? Okay, just for his needs. Okay, so I can start here with a desktop, then maybe a laptop, and then maybe a smartphone, and then maybe a tablet. Okay, I got done. So the option here will be desktop, laptop, smartphone, tablet. So I think the correct answer will probably be a laptop. So select it, submit. Okay, so we have pretty much finished our course here. Okay, I set up the course and then I set up an evaluation at the end. The course has 3 lessons. Okay, so what am I going to do next? I'm going to personalize it. I'm going to decide how long will I want the course to be available for. So to do so, I go to next. So on this screen here, I can personalize my course. So the training by default here will expire in a week. Okay, so I can change that and make it maybe in 2 years. Okay, so I will actually leave the link for this course and the description of this video. So within 2 years you can come watch this video and you should be able to take this course if you want. So I'm just gonna go to set. Okay, now the results. So do I want everybody to see the result or just me? Okay, because I'm just only doing this to show you that it's possible, I'm going to leave it by default so everyone can see the result. So am I going to allow people to take multiple attempts? So you can have the course in a way that people are only allowed to take it once, or you can leave it so that they can take it as many times as possible. I think this is just a practice course, so I'm just going to make it to allow the multiple attempts. Okay, all right, so show the correct answer after each question. Yeah, why not? All right, so I've finished setting up my course. I'm going to just go to send here to put everything together. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is my course here. Okay, so the course is valid for 24 months and is available on my digital literacy classroom, which is a group within the Kaizala app. And you can use it, you can find it by first downloading the Kaizala app and then searching the name or the hashtag that I've used, or you can also have access to it based on the link that I generated from the course. Okay, all right, so let me open the course again and then you guys can see more in detail how we can take it. Okay, so those are all the personalization I made. So if I let's say I have shared it with somebody and they wanted to take the course, so all they do is to come here and then you see that is the lesson here, or the course here is called Computer Basics and the Introduction. So I can look at it well, and if I'm happy, then I can go to Start Training and start my course. That is it. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Start the training. So this is the training, and this is the course outline. So it tells me in this course you will explore what is a computer, the type of a computer, and how to interact with them. Okay, and then there's the index here. You see every content I put, well, it's all listed here. So if I look at this and I think this is a course that I want to take, then I just go to Start. So this is the introduction. Okay, there are many type of computers, so I'm just going to go through it quickly so that you can see. But if you want, please come back, watch this video, click the link, install it on your computer or on your phone, or you can even access it on your web browser on your computer and take the course. So after I read the course objective here, if I'm happy, then I continue. Okay, and this is the first lesson, which is titled What is a Computer? So if I look at it, what is a computer? Nowadays computers are everywhere. Okay, I can read it and then take my notes and then move on. And now here is the video. It's very important. So think about the video like the teacher is in a classroom talking. Okay, and online before, when you go to university or you go to high school, then you have your teacher in your classroom and he stands there and he gives you all the explanation. These days you can still do that. I mean, but you just don't need to be in a classroom physically. You can just pre-record all your lectures, you know, use a platform like this one, leave it on there, and then distribute it. So all your students need to do is to have a cell phone with the Microsoft Kaizala app on it, and then they can just follow the course, no problem. So I'm going to go ahead and play this video so that you guys can see how it actually works.
Computers are now used everywhere around us. You will find them at work, in stores, in hospitals, and at home. A computer is an electronic machine that can process, store, and retrieve different types of data and information. You can use the computer to perform many tasks, such as writing documents, playing games, sending emails, learning new skills, browsing the web, and watching movies. All computers consist of two main parts, hardware and software. Software refers to the intangible parts of a computer, the parts that can't be touched. This includes the instructions that control how the hardware functions, the applications running on the computer, and the data stored on the computer. Hardware includes all of the physical parts that make up a computer, such as the monitor and the central processing unit that keeps data moving. There are various types of computers that you may encounter, but they all share the same fundamental purpose of processing and storing information.
So that's the end of the first video. So after you watch it like that, you can go back to the course. And then what you heard on the video is exactly the same thing here. That's just the transcript. Okay, so feel free to take your notes, you know, go over whatever you've missed from the video. You can catch up with the transcript here. Okay, so anyone can do this. Anyone with a cell phone and with a knowledge about something or ready to teach anything can use this app and set up an online course. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the next lesson. Here the lesson is titled Part of a Computer. So same story. So that's just the introduction of the lesson. Okay, and then again the video with the transcript. So if I were to play this video again, which I will do, then it goes just like this.
Let's take a look at the primary hardware components that make up a computer. This includes the base unit, the monitor, the speakers, the keyboard, and the mouse. Each part serves a purpose that allows us to operate and interact with the computer. The base unit holds the brains of the computer, the physical parts that process information and make the computer function. It contains important components like the CPU, or central processing unit, the motherboard, the hard disk, and the memory units. It also contains ports that allow you to plug additional components or devices into your computer, like headphones or a printer. The monitor, sometimes referred to as the display, is the part of the computer that displays output for users to view, like graphics and text. In some cases, the monitor is a separate piece that you must physically plug into your computer. In other cases, the monitor is built into the computing device. The speakers allow you to listen to sound that comes from the computer. In some cases, the speakers are built into the computer. In other cases, you must physically connect speakers to your computer in order to hear audio. The keyboard is an input device used to interact with the computer. Using a keyboard, you can type letters, numbers, and characters that will be processed by the computer. Keyboards can be physical and attached to the computer, or they can be virtual, where you use a touch display to type by directly touching the screen of the monitor. The mouse is an important device used to interact with items displayed on the screen. When you move the mouse, a pointer on the screen also moves, allowing you to operate the computer. You can plug a physical mouse into your computer or use the touchpad that is built into some computers and provides the same function. All of these parts may not look the same for every type of computer, but they still provide the same functions.
Once again, thank you to Microsoft for making this digital literacy curriculum available for free on their platform. So if you are a computer ICT teacher, you can go to the Microsoft platform, look for digital literacy curriculum, download it, personalize it, and also use it in your classrooms. Okay, it's free. Okay, all right, so we have finished listening to the second lesson. Again, the transcript is here. You can come back, take your notes, do what you want to do with it. Okay, now we can move on to the third lesson. And the third lesson here is called type of personal computers. So again, description, and then go to the video. Again, this one too is part of, I'm just going to play it again. Okay, so this is the video for the third lesson.
Computers come in many forms. Some of the most common types are desktop computers, laptops, and mobile phones. But other types of devices such as calculators, gaming consoles, and smart TVs are also computers. The types of computers that we use in our daily lives are called personal computers. Let's look at some of the most common types of personal computing devices and their uses. A desktop is a personal computer designed to stay in one place, like on top of a desk. A desktop computer typically has separate pieces for the base unit, monitor, speakers, keyboard, and a mouse. These parts must be connected using cables. Desktop computers must be plugged in to a power source. A laptop is a portable personal computer, where all parts of the computer are contained in one device. Laptops contain a built-in processing unit, monitor, keyboard, speaker, and mouse touchpad. Laptops are battery-powered, so they do not always need to be plugged into a power source. This makes them easy to be used on the go. A tablet is another type of portable personal computer. The computer parts that make up the tablet are contained in a single device that is smaller than most laptops, typically the size of a book. Because of their small portable size, tablets are often used for entertainment activities, like watching movies or playing games. You can install software applications on tablets that allow you to perform various tasks. A smartphone is a common type of portable personal computing device that is small enough to be handheld. The primary use of smartphones is to make phone calls using mobile networks, but they can be used for much more. You can use a variety of software applications on your smartphone that allow you to take photos, play games, browse the web, send emails, read documents, and more. These apps are great for on-the-go scenarios, but they are typically a lot more basic than the apps you can install on your desktop or laptop computer. Depending on your needs, there are a variety of personal computing devices that you can use to get things done.
Okay, so that's the video for the third lesson, and we are pretty much at the end of the course. Okay, that's it. So if I go now, please click next to start your evaluation. So I'm just going to go ahead also and do the evaluation, and you will see. So next. And the first question is which of these devices is not a computer? Okay, so I can pick any. So first I'm going to pick a wrong answer so that you see how it is. Okay, so if I go like this, you see it tells me is incorrect, and the correct answer should be a monitor. Okay, next. So the next question here is which of the following part of a computer is considered an input device? So my options here are speaker, keyboard, motherboard, or a printer. Okay, if as I listen to the video, I think they said keyboard, so I'm going to take keyboard as an input device. So just select keyboard and then go next, and then you see that's the correct answer. So I continue and then go. So the last question, Kwesi needed to buy a computer for university, and he needed a lot of application on it, and he needs to be able to also move around with it. So what kind of computer do I advise him to buy? Okay, I think what he really needs will be a laptop. So I will select laptop here, and then I'll go next. That's a correct answer. So continue. Okay, next. All right, so we just created and took an online course. Okay, I did this with it from my phone, and with less than half an hour. Okay, so whatever you're teaching, if you are a school teacher, if you you have an office and you train people, anything you do, you can always create an online course. Okay, you don't need to be a big computer guy to do this. Anyone can do this. All you need is a cell phone and internet connection. Okay, you create your document, you put in test form, you record your own videos, and you make your own graphic, and then you take all those three elements, you put them together, and you have yourself an online course. Okay, so if I go to complete training, that will be the end of it. So this is the course, is here, and you can share it with anybody you want. Okay, so people can also comment on it. Okay, think about it like you have a Facebook post. And so if I took this course and it's good, I can just always come back here, like it or comment under it. Okay, and I hope you can also do the same thing if you watch this video and you like it. Okay, all right, so that's it. And this is my classroom created under Microsoft Kaizala. So I'm going to now show you how you can distribute it, how you can share your classroom with other people and they can come and join. So you can do it by either going to add subscriber, add participant, or simply by inviting people. So I'm just going to go to invite here, and then you can use the link. This is the link. Okay, you see this one is a web link, so you can open it in any web browser. So this is possible. I use my phone to do it, but I can also take this course from my computer, although it was created from my phone. Okay, so all you need is to share this link with your student. They click on it, they get it. Okay, and you can also use the QR code. Okay, if you have this like that, you just print this, place it on the wall, or put it anywhere, so anybody with a cell phone can scan this code and they have access to your classroom. And within the classroom, what I call the classroom again here is the group. So that's the group we have created within Kaizala. Okay, and within one classroom you can create as many courses as possible. Okay, so you're not confined to only one content. You can do this and have it as a free course. You know, you can also charge for it. All you need to do is that once you set up the classroom like this, you share, then when someone sign up, before you give them access to the course, then you can have a way to have them pay you first or pay you after, or maybe just let them take the course for free, and if they want the certificate, then they can come in and then take the exam, or they show you the exam result, then you can give them the certificate. So my friend, I'm just telling you, there are like thousands of solutions around us. Okay, we can be here. I'm working out of Africa, and I know how hard it is to get good quality education. We are studying in places where there is no electricity. Okay, but I'm just saying, just because it's difficult does not make it impossible. And my job on this channel is to go and find solutions that are applicable for our environment, and make videos, take my time, explain them as slowly as possible, as detailed as possible, so that you guys can listen, hear, and hopefully will serve you. So we are pretty much at the end of this video, and I hope the way I was able to show you how to create an online course using your cell phone and Microsoft Kaizala app, you have liked this. If you like this video, I want you to share it, and if you haven't yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, don't forget and subscribe. Once again, I thank you so much for listening, and I hope to see you again next time. Until then, stay happy.